Let's be honest. Right now, the globe is on fire. That may be extremely dramatic, but it speaks to a situation where everyone finds himself in a bit of a challenge. The rising cost of living, fuel, and wars, and all of the above, everything trickles down. Everyone is affected. No one is completely immune to the state of the situation of the world. And that has sparked my intrigue and sparked my thinking around how people respond to adversity in the space of business, creativity, and how what you and I can do to make this time go a little bit easier than what it is right now. But what if I told you that maybe in this situation there are opportunities, there are learnings, and there are people diving headfirst into tackling the challenge of living in 2026. Some of the most powerful businesses are not built despite adversity, they're built because of it. And today, I'm diving into 3 African-driven stories of innovation and how they look at adversity as an opportunity and change the world. Welcome to Things We Learn on a Monday morning. Hopefully you'll enjoy this episode, find value in it, and make you look at your situation a little bit different. In humanity, we always find 2 sides to a coin. When resources are limited, creativity expands. When systems fail, a new system is created. And when traditional paths close, new ones open. So the question isn't, why is this happening to us? But rather, what opportunity is hiding in the problem? And how you and I can find a solution. So, who is and what is Max Drive AI? I'll read the statement. We are a technology-driven company committed to solving Africa's mobility challenges. Our goal is to democratize vehicle ownership and empower mobility entrepreneurs by providing financial support services. We aim to transform lives by reshaping how people view transportation, fostering positive change, and embracing the quality of life. So in a nutshell, what is Max Drive AI? This is an opportunity where entrepreneurs can rent to own motorbikes and other vehicles to help navigate and help people move from one space to the other. It's either e-hailing service or a delivery service, but you rent to own from this particular company because there is a huge mobility challenge across Africa. People don't own cars because they can't afford it, or roads are a particular challenge, and so there's only certain types of vehicles that can navigate the streets. And this company seeks to meet that challenge. By leading the charge in electric vehicle adoption across the continent, we're making eco-friendly zero-emission transportation a reality. So Max Drive provides 3 basic products, and this is an inclusive framework built with the welfare and the morale of the champions, the drivers. They call them champions. And they provide access to finance, vehicle ownership, license, and insurance packages to aid our drivers or the drivers so that they're able to focus on getting customers good and safely to their destinations. So the initiative vehicle rental platform lets you select the vehicle you want and pay for it over time with their rent-to-own model. Transportation operators can effortlessly rent any vehicle and steadily work towards the ownership of the vehicle. Also, they provide healthcare. I forgot healthcare, insurance. So it's the full scale to protect you and protect your vehicle, so you don't have to worry about that and focus on actually generating an income. There's a referral scheme as well to the part of the product service, as well as training and development. So training you how to be a better driver, how to be a better service provider, and it is absolutely fantastic. The other one, so if not the driver one, the enterprise section, so they give companies access to various vehicle types, so that fits their needs across all types of drivetrains, so like motorcycles, tricycles, cars, vans, trucks. So they assist companies to rent an entire fleet from them, which they then hire drivers, and the drivers ride for them, and then they get the money back. So it's very smart model. So if you have a logistics company, you basically rent from this. It's just a brilliant concept. And the last one is electric mobility, and this is when they're pioneering the electric vehicle, which is, so the EV range is It's good because the cost of fuel is high across the African continent, well, across the world, but it is a lot more affordable to use electricity than actual paying for fuel. And it's a more sustainable on the environment than using fuel. So, Max Drive AI recognized that there was a mobility problem across the African continent where people could not access sustainable and safe transport from one place to the other, whether they lived in the rural communities, which was difficult to access it. Also, the cost was just too much. And they find also that there was a employment problem where people were out of work. So with their model, they didn't just meet the mobility problem, they unlocked an income. So drivers can gain access to vehicles, insurance, and training. Enterprises like logistics companies, businesses they mitigate the heavy upfront cost, capital up cost to start the business. And then electric vehicles deals with reducing operating costs, but also emissions. So lesson 1, when people can't afford ownership, build access. Story number 2, solar systems. Now this is it is a brilliant opportunity, and it meets 2 boxes. And pardon my flippant comment about saying boxes, because it's not a tick box exercise, but an opportunity for empowerment, an opportunity for access, and a people group that needs support. And this is one of those opportunities. And this is solar system. The best way I can describe solar systems is here on the website, is that Kofi Annan says there is no tool for development more effective than the empowerment of women. In its solidarity that we will achieve gender equality and a gain that will benefit the entirety of our nation and the world. At Solar Sister, we invest in local women entrepreneurs to start, grow, and sustain successful, clean energy businesses so they can build a better future for themselves and their family. The approach, it's a fantastic model. Solar Sister trains and supports women to deliver clean energy directly to homes in rural African communities. They provide essential services and training that enable women entrepreneurs to build sustainable business in their community. First is the Solar Sister team. This recruits, trains, and supports new entrepreneurs and supplies them with durable, affordable solar-powered products and clean stoves. Then it's the entrepreneurs, where they can income and sell these products to other homeowners directly to the people without power. And then it's the communities that benefit from the financial education, as well as the energy and the clean. So it's just fascinating. You can check on their website, you can see some of the testimonials of how this has affected them and how this has changed. I think it's fantastic. It's worth going to the website. So Solar Sister saw that there was no reliable electricity. And with no reliable electricity, it's not just inconvenience. It's a livelihood, it's life. It affects education, safety, income, it affects all of those things. So every investment multiplies into real economic growth. Every household that has clean energy is able to not only provide for them with food, but also able to learn, able to live a better quality of life, which enables them to do more. Women become income earners and community leaders. So there's empowerment, there's growth, and an extra income to the household. That is what more is important than that. I encourage you to go read these stories on the website. It's absolutely fantastic. So the learning from this is they didn't just deliver energy, they delivered dignity, ownership, opportunity. And the lesson from this is, when infrastructure is missing, build a human network. And now the final story. And this one I find fascinating, and I think it's something which we can also apply here in South Africa. And this is Gjenge Makers. And this is a company based in Kenya, birthed in Kenya, and they saw a problem of waste and found a way to deal with it. Gjenge is a plastic waste social enterprise, taking over 200,000 kilograms of plastic garbage that has been recycled so far. Gjenge is a social enterprise that takes plastic waste and converts it into bricks. Yes, and many other products, but essentially bricks. By converting plastic waste into readily available source of attractive building materials, so either to build houses, They've also been able to create 600 jobs, by the way, for women, and by taking over 200,000 kilograms of plastic of garbage so far. They've 600 jobs for women, youth organizations, and garbage collectors. Essentially, they, through technology, they've collected plastic waste and built it into beautiful bricks, because a large part of Kenya is the roads are untarred and unsafe, and extremely polluted with waste everywhere. They've addressed this issue by collecting the waste, converting it into bricks to create safe spaces for kids to play, build houses, as well as just reduce the waste and make Kenya look beautiful. Yeah, brilliant, absolutely brilliant. So Gjenge plastic bricks serve as an illustration of what quality is. They have a compression strength that is 3 times more than that of conventional concrete pavers. So as a result, we can guarantee a longer service life because of our products. Also, not only strong, but also they have high quality. So, and also it can be made in many different colors. It is durable. It is just, I just think it's brilliant. Absolutely. And a product I would definitely get behind. If I was an investor, it would make sense to invest in this. Their mission is to devise innovative solutions for the development of aesthetically pleasing and sustainable alternative construction products, catering not only to Kenya, but also extending our reach across the African continent. Our objective is to supply sustainable and cost-effective alternative building materials while simultaneously generating employment opportunities for youth and women. We are committed to fostering a culture of recycling and upcycling within Kenya and throughout Africa, contributing to environmental preservation and sustainability. What more can you ask? What more can you ask? Most people see 2 separate problems, but Gjenge makers saw one opportunity. They turn plastic waste into building bricks. It's stronger, more affordable, and more sustainable on the environment. What more can you ask? So Gjenge makers didn't just eliminate waste, they redefined it. And the lesson I take from this is, when resources are scarce, redefine what resource is. So let's connect the dots. Let's bring it all together. And how does this actually inspire you? Hopefully it has inspired you this far. 3 different industries: transport, energy, and construction. 3 different challenges: access, infrastructure, and waste. But the pattern is the same. See the problem clearly. Flip the perspective. Build with the constraint, not against it. So, adversity is not just pressure. It's information. It tells you where the gaps are, and where the gaps are, there are the opportunities. So what can we take into this week? Number 1, look for friction. Not with one another, but look for friction. Wherever there is difficulty, something is expensive or broken, there's opportunity. There's a business signal. Start with what exists. Plastic waste, unused labor, idle time. The solution might already be right there in front of you. 3, think access over ownership. Subscription, sharing, community-driven projects. These are all opportunities for people to get involved over ownership. And then lastly, build for your context. The most powerful ideas are not imported. They're adapted locally. And maybe you're not a business owner. Maybe you're not someone who's thinking business, but maybe in some small way, you can affect change in your community and make money in the process. Make a difference and increase income. Thank you for listening to Things We Learn on Monday Morning. If this episode reminded you of anything, let it be this. You don't need perfect conditions to make something meaningful. You just need perspective. Because sometimes the very thing that looks like a setback is your starting point. This is Things We Learn on Monday Morning. Hope you enjoyed this episode. If it has, email me at jason@creativeinsight.com. If you want to be a guest on the podcast, that is also email me at the same email address. Or if you want to do podcasting, email me as well. Check out my website, see what my business offering is, if that is something that you're looking into do. But most of all, even if that doesn't apply, hopefully these stories have inspired you to make a difference in your community and in your context. Go out there, find an opportunity, see an obstacle, and build something that matters. Until next time.